Hi, my name is Jim Phipps. I'm the founder and executive director of TecHudson. TecHudson is a 501c3 charitable organization, and our focus is on helping early stage entrepreneurs develop and commercialize their businesses. As a 501c3, we work with other foundations and other individuals to help support us as an organization. Our main funding partner is the City of Hudson at this time. So we're a community organization at this point. We've only been operational for 17 months, and in that time we have built an infrastructure, we have attracted clients, we have built awareness, and now we're part of the Northeast Ohio ecosystem, entrepreneur ecosystem, which I will explain a little bit later. But we're located in Hudson, Ohio, and we reach out to all entrepreneurs in the 21 county that we call Northeast Ohio. Every business needs some type of mission statement. And a mission statement is very good, and I also believe mission statements change as companies change. At this point, our mission statement has been, for the last 17 months to 20 months, has been as is shown here on the board. We're here to encourage technology, innovation, and accelerate the development of commercially viable companies by providing a nurturing and supportive environment. What does that mean? We provide services. When an entrepreneur comes in, they have an idea. Just because they have an idea does not mean that that business can be commercialized. Entrepreneurs come in all shapes and sizes and all ages. Most of them have one particular business skill set. We provide coaching and mentoring to them that will allow them to grow as an entrepreneur so they can be successful. So we live by our mission statement, and we continue to look at the mission statement and continue to refine it. I'm going to bring up a few things during the discussion this morning, because we are just like we're an early stage business. So we're helping early stage business, and we're one ourselves. We are at risk right now because we've only been in business 17 months. We have to find more funding from other sources. So just like any other company, we're early stage business, we're at risk. So it's kind of fun when I listen to my clients and my portfolio businesses in our business, and we have them today, and I'll talk about them. Well, I'm going through the same thing. This is what we're doing. They all have the same type of things. From an industry focus, what are we working on? There are all sorts of different industries out there. We have picked the information technology sector as our first niche that we're working with this. And the reason we did this was we signed a partnership earlier this year in 2012, March 2012, with the Youngstown Business Incubator, YBI, located in Youngstown, Ohio. It is recognized as one of the best incubators not in Northeast Ohio, but the state of Ohio, and it does get national recognition. They have commercialized 2 or 3 businesses over the last 10 to 15 years with the IT background, software. They only focus in this area, and they have a methodology of helping commercialize these businesses. So we have decided to partner with them and use that same methodology so that we can help software or IT type businesses, and we can help them at our entrepreneurial center in Hudson. Some people, when you look at the 21 counties, they may be in Orlane, they may be in Cleveland, they may be in Shaker, Hudson. They may not want to drive to all the way to Youngstown. They can come to TecHudson. They can stay in our facility, and they're going to get the same service and same type of methodology. So that is why we partner with them, because of their expertise. And it gives us some awareness and some credibility in the marketplace. They are very successful, and we're very proud of this partnership. Now, that does not mean that we will not talk to other entrepreneurs. We call it other compelling technology. Very broad statement. What is compelling technology? Well, in the state of Ohio, the state government, the Department of Services, which used to be the Department of Development, and now it's Department of Services Agency and Jobs Ohio, they have, and they do, every administration looks at what are the target markets of industries that we, meaning the state of Ohio, should focus on. IT is one of them, healthcare is one of them, instrumentation controls, electronics is one, biomed, There's 2 or 3 others. So we look at those and we say those are the compelling technology that fit our marketplace, meaning the state of Ohio and Northeast Ohio. So we focus on those as other opportunities to talk to entrepreneurs in those marketplaces. And we will bring them in and we will discuss things with them. But we talk to 99.9% of anybody who really contacts us. We will sit down with them and start talking to them about their businesses. What are the programs? The main things that we look at that we are going to offer and every entrepreneur is going to come through to us is, first off, is business planning. Helping you with your business planning. And we're going to take you through that and we're going to look at that. The second thing is you're going to have to raise capital. So we really concentrating on finding capital for you, either in the form of grants or from angel investors, and then hopefully getting into a little bit later is from the VC marketplace. The third thing is we're going to be there every day that you're in the facility, every day that you're in our working with us, we're going to provide coaching and mentoring, not only from our own staff, but also through the network that is called the GEN Network that we are a member of. That's the Jumpstart Entrepreneurial Network, which I will talk about too a little bit here. But we will provide you with all the networking, all the coaching, and all the mentoring. We will look at helping you. What are your capabilities? What do we need to help you raise capital on? In business planning. Let me talk a little bit about this GEN Network here that we now, TecHudson, is a part of. This has been developed over the last 7 years in conjunction with Jumpstart and all the other entrepreneurial organizations throughout a 21 county in Northeast Ohio. TecHudson is becoming part of the resource providers, which includes all the Edison incubators that are in Northeast Ohio, which is Magnet Downtown, Youngstown Business Incubator, Glide over at Lorain Community County, and Braintree in Mansfield, and also the Akron Accelerator in downtown Akron. Also, there are other half dozen or more of other entrepreneurial organizations like Launch House in Shaker Heights, Bisdom, that provide all different type of services for entrepreneurs in our region. So TecHudson is part of that. We're part of the whole network. But other parts of this network are the different idea creators, the educators. We have a beautiful and expanding educational system in our Northeast Ohio. We have the storytellers, we have the investors, and we have the ecosystem funders. We have a very unique opportunity to help entrepreneurs in this 21 county region. There's not too many places in North America that has this ecosystem in place. We're very fortunate to have this at this time, and it only gets stronger every day. Now, what do we do when somebody comes to us? How do we go about doing what we do? Well, first off, you have what we consider access to one of the better entrepreneurs and residents in the area. And one of the first things that we're going to do is we're going to start working with you and validate your concept, whatever it may be. Maybe a service, it may be a technology, maybe there will be an IP, intellectual property play in this. But we will verify what your concept is, and then we're immediately, goes right with that, we start talking about what are the market opportunities. How big is the marketplace? What are the competitors in the marketplace? What are the features and benefits that all these competitors have? Where do you differentiate yourself from these competitors in the marketplace? What new features you may be bringing to the marketplace? What do you think over a period of 4 to 5 years will you be able to get as far as market share and also taking that into a revenue number? So all of these things are extremely important. Now, what does that mean? That means you're going to have to do a lot of research. Research. Constantly having to do research at this point in it. The other thing that we recommend at this very early stage is you have identified, because of what your concept is in the market, you have identified who your customer base should be. We try to find, and we ask you to do this, and we do it, find a customer as soon as possible so that you can work with them hand in hand as you develop your product or your service. So you're working with the customer at the beginning, and you're constantly working with them so they get the feedback where at the end of the day, they will be maybe your first customer. And we like to have as many of those customers as we can right from the immediate area. So those are some of the things that we first do right at the beginning. From that, then we're also looking at through this process and when we're doing this research, well, what is going to be the funding opportunities? Most entrepreneurs that come to us do not have a lot of money. They need to have some funding. We have opportunities here in Northeast Ohio in the Gen Network ecosystem where we can get you prepared of going out into the marketplace and getting some early stage money, early seed money. These may be in the form of grants, payable loans back, or straight out funding. Some for equity and some not for equity. It all depends. And we hopefully can raise anywhere from, you know, $200,000 or $300,000 to maybe $500,000 for you in this general area. That is a tremendous amount of money for any early stage business. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not easy. You're asking for somebody else's money. They want to know the information. They want to know market information. They want to know the concept. That's why we start where we do, and we ask you to do all this market research. It's very, very important every step along the way that you have a customer as soon as possible. You're working with customers so you can verify that your product is acceptable in the marketplace, and you understand your market, and you can understand what the possibilities of a potential growth is. The next thing we look at the management team. Who is going to run this business? As much as we have all this technology out here and everything that we have, which is great, and I love it too, but I also look at it's still a people business. So I look at who's running this. What are your capabilities? What capabilities do we need to improve upon? Not everybody has the capabilities of running a business from day one. You may be an engineer, or you may have sales and marketing opportunities, or you may be a financial. Well, as an entrepreneur, you have got to be able to have all these other skill sets, and we will help you build on those skill sets, but also maybe we'll help you bring in other people to be part of your management team. So management team does play a role in everything that we're looking for. Next thing that we do provide is we provide a flexible space for you. So you have an office place, you got a place to hang your hat. We are an economic development project. We're looking to create jobs. Name a few of our current portfolio companies. We have been working with 5 companies. These are 3 of them today, all dealing with software. These 2 here, SGM Games and G&G Games, are just what they are. They're gaming companies. Very early stage, they're college students, they're also working, and they also have started a business. They are published at the iTunes store, but it's a very long road to being accepted. But they are beginning to generate some early stage revenues. Boxcast is really one of our big success stories. They do video streaming for different type of events, pay-per-view type things. In the last 90 days, we have helped them raise over $200,000 of the seed money that I was talking about earlier. So they came to us in January. We started working with them in February, March of this year, and we prepared them on how to prepare their pitch deck to go to the different funding opportunities so they can present their story and present their market opportunities, what their sales will be, and everything like that. And we've been able to help them raise over $200-some thousand in the last 90 days. So very, very excited about them. They're just about ready to go into production with their product. What is our vision? We would like to build, and we are working on this right now, and it will be in the city of Hudson, but we want to build an entrepreneurial campus that will consist of 3 different functions. The first one is the Entrepreneurial Center, which we have already in place. That's what I've been talking about today. The second thing we want to do, we want to build our own investment fund so we can also help companies in our incubator or our entrepreneurial center and throughout the region with some early stage money. Now, this is not going to be a lot of money. It will be $25,000, $50,000, but that is a lot of money to an early stage business. We're going to try to raise our own fund and have that part of our services that we provide. Then last, and we think very important, is entrepreneurial education. We're in the education business as anybody else in the entrepreneurial organization of Northeast Ohio. We're helping, coaching, and mentoring and teaching our early stage businesses about entrepreneurship and all the different skills they need. I want to thank you for your time, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.